evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Eliza Petrie. Tensions rose at Springfield City Council meeting after aldermen disagreed on how to use millions of dollars in COVID-era money. Fox Illinois' Monique Davis is working for you to break down what the funding is and where it came from. Monique?
That's right. The funding is known as Home ARP, and city officials tells me majority of the funding will go to help address homelessness in the capital city. The funding is a federal grant and was awarded to the city of Springfield in 2021. 4 years later, city officials voted to give 5th Street Renaissance and Helping Hands $1.1 million each to go towards supportive services. Alderwoman Erin Conley says this funding will allow these two organizations to serve the people who are most vulnerable in the community.
Helping Hands and 5th Street Renaissance have been doing the hard work for years. With very little funding from the city, very little. We know we need these services. So this is a chance for them to build and expand their capacity.
City officials say there are 4 requirements for people to receive these resources: those who are experiencing homelessness, those who are at the risk of homelessness, those who are fleeing or attempting to flee from domestic violence, and others at risk populations. Aldermen voted in favor 7 versus 2, but Alderman Sean Gregory and Roy Williams voted against it, saying money should be given to other organizations. Coming up at 9 on Fox Illinois, hear from them about how the money should be distributed. Reporting in studio, I'm Monique Davis. Back to you.
Thank you, Monique. City officials say they don't have the money on hand, and it will work as a reimbursement program. The funds have been allocated, and documentation must be turned in to receive the funds back. And meanwhile, Mayor Misty Buscher announced a change in leadership within her administration. She says her chief of staff, Mike Disco, is departing from his role. The mayor sent us a statement saying, quote, "I appreciate his efforts on behalf of residents and wish him the very best in his future endeavors." The mayor also says updates on his departure will be shared in the coming weeks. Officials voted to give 2 homeless outreach organizations more than $1 million each. Helping Hands and 5th Street Renaissance will each receive money to go towards supportive services. Although the vote passed, some aldermen were not on board with the decision. Alderman Sean Gregory asked city council members to take $350,000 from Helping Hands Home ARP funds to give to other outreach programs. Alderman Brad Carlson says the city gave other organizations plenty of time to apply for this grant.
We had the opportunity a couple of years for other organizations. They didn't apply, but at the same time, to me, why would we be taking money from one of the largest social service organizations in Springfield, helping out probably the most, maybe upwards to 200 homeless individuals every night of the week?
Helping Hands tells us they currently have 60 individuals in permanent supportive housing. With this grant money, they will be able to help an additional 30 people. And ARP refers to the American Rescue Plan Act. It was a nearly $2 trillion economic stimulus package passed by Congress in 2021. It was designed to help the country recover following the COVID-19 pandemic by giving direct funding to cities, towns, and villages across the U.S. Officials are given flexibility in choosing how they will spend the funds, but they must fit into a category list. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to watch more videos from Fox Illinois.